What's going on, Scorpio? All right, let's get right into your collective. God has blessed it. Thank you, Heavenly Father. Scorpio, apply this best to your status and circumstance situation as you can. We'll just get right into it and see what we got, what we get. Okay. Temperance was right there. Six of Cups here. So something recently just from your past probably really been on your mind. Maybe it's your kids. Maybe it's your childhood. Maybe it's your siblings. But there's oh, look who it is. It's you. Maybe you were having to say goodbye to something or someone that has been with you since your childhood. It's time to cut it off. Time to allow yourself to complete a cycle so that a new, fresh, new cycle and beginning can happen. Because whatever this, nostalgic energies, it's nice and all that, but it was then and you are in the now. So it's hard sometimes because we look at the past to help us in the present, but the problem can be when you are kind of stuck in the past, when you're kind of stuck in those ways, and then you get senile because you don't want to change, or you don't want to move into the now because you appreciate so much how it was. And it's like, yeah, okay, but no, we're in the now and we're going forward. So some things and people from yesteryear cannot move with you, because the time and the purpose for that has come and gone. So, holding on to it or lingering to it, no matter how sweet, how loving, whatever it was, there's a time, it's like an hourglass, you flip it and the sand pours out until it's gone. And then you gotta, flip it over and let it start again. But thing is, when the sand runs out, that's it, it's done. So, you have to flip things sometimes, and sometimes a part of that flipping is cutting cords, is letting it go, because you're here as death and you know that it has to be done. So it's not like, oh, why? No, it's like, why, because it's time. Yeah, and Nine of Swords here. So just probably really stressing about it, losing some sleep, possibly having physical headaches, having some kind of battles internally, maybe even externally, because sometimes, Scorpio, people, and it depends on who you're dealing with. Sometimes people are gentle, and when they say you got to cut it off, and some people are like straight up like, this shit got to stop. And so it's one of those things, like I say, because death, it's the inevitable. It happens to us all. So the fact that it's certain could be what's, causing this. Oh, he's just like, I can't sleep. This is all I can think about. The swords are literally piercing his head and his back. So, sometimes when we're having mental anxiety, it starts to bleed into our body. Got headaches and backaches, and this hurts and that hurts, and then you can't sleep and you can't find a comfortable position, and there's this fighting and this arguing and this competition and this energy that's just like a battle. That's like, damn, that it don't even need to be like that. A lot of times the Nine of Swords is just anxiety. It's overthinking, and it's thinking on the worst of things. Very seldom is the Nine of Swords thinking about the positive of the situation. He's almost always on some woe is me, negative. And, a lot of times that can actually manifest. So I like the Hierophant here. I really like the Hierophant. Major Arcana of Taurus. It's like, hey, your faith is the answer. You got to get back in touch with your faith. And this could be, through counseling. Maybe you've fallen off with your therapy sessions or something like that. Maybe you need to start therapy sessions. Maybe you need to go to church. Maybe you need to watch some programs that are about faith and religion and God and spirituality, these things that are true and these things that can lift you up, get you out of this rut. Because I do see that a lot is going to be going on here, Scorpio, and you definitely want to make sure that you're in the right mental frame to be able to handle it, because these Eight of Wands, they're moving forward, and these are all 8 different activities, 8 different things. None of them are touching, but they're all going in the same direction. So you're about to be busy, and you, like I say, you want to be able to handle it. You don't want to be, you know, thinking about old stuff when you have all this new stuff moving and moving fast. So the Hierophant is like, I can help you. I'll help you find, you know, whatever faith you have. The Hierophant is that like counselor. He's the one you can go and talk to about any and everything, and he's going to guide you from a spiritual perspective. So sometimes when the Hierophant comes up, he's telling you, okay, you can mix traditions, you know what I mean, as long as it's all going the same direction, following the same general principles. You know, there are plenty, like me, I'm Christian, but there are plenty Islamic traditions and beliefs that I can identify with. You know, Ramadan, for example, it's very similar to Lent, and we as Muslims and Christians are both in that season right now, the season of sacrifice and prayer and fasting and meditation, and you know what I mean? So it's some ideals that are complementing, and so that's kind of the guidance here for you too. You can have your faith and still look at other faiths and draw from that if that's what's going to help you kind of move forward, you know, because like I say, things are about to get speedy for you, darling. You have the Magician. Okay, so, you know, just somebody could be into magic or could be a magician. Okay, we have the Queen of Pentacles here, and we also have the Five of Swords here. So yeah, there's, yeah, and the Two of Swords. Yeah, you got a decision. Are you going left or are you going right? Both are good choices, but you got to really, you're a water sign, so you can tap into your spiritual intuition, and it can become very clear for you if you just listen. But yeah, the Magician with the Six of Cups, trying to make something happen, especially something from the past. If it's something you were trying to, you know, like I say, maybe use to help you in your present, or maybe use it to keep it in the past because you didn't want it to move forward or something like that. I feel like you were really trying here. And now this Queen of Pentacles with the Nine of Swords, it's like, hold on, just take care of yourself for a little bit. Stop trying to manifest, stop trying to create and use the past, and just, no, hold on. You are having some maybe mental issues, so you just got to take a break to just nurture yourself, do things that are all about you. You know, you can take care of business and your family and your life, great, but look after you too, because you need it. And then this Five of Swords is, yeah, it's this could be somebody who's just kind of like getting at you in the worst of ways, because they get at you in emotional and mental ways where they know you might be kind of weak at certain points, and so this is the person who knows how to jab. And it's like, god damn, but you know what works against these type of people? Prayer. You know what I mean? God is God, so he can remove these type of people. Even if it's your mentality, he can remove that mentality from you. But because your faith can be stronger than fear or depression or anything else. So, you know, I feel like, especially here with whatever crossroads you're at, let faith be your guide, because it won't ever guide you wrong. So, yeah, take care of yourself, Scorpio. That's what I got for you, honey. Like, subscribe, share. I'll be talking to you soon.